Hi everyone, my name is Bundit Ungrangsee.
Hi, I'm Mary Ungrangsee.
Today we're going to talk about one thing you should never say to your loved ones, and that includes your spouse, your family, your parents, your daughter and son, your friends, your co-workers, everyone. And that thing is...
I told you so. Nobody likes hearing those words. Nobody likes hearing those words. A dear friend of mine told me this story, and she says this is the advice that she gives all of her nieces and nephews or anyone that asks her for marriage advice. This is the thing she says. And to protect their privacy, I'll just call them Sid and Nancy. All right, so here's Sid and Nancy's story. They were going to the airport. They had an early morning flight. Sid said, we need to leave at this particular time. And Nancy said, no, that's way too early. We'll just be waiting at the airport and it'll be such a waste of time. So we don't have to go until this time. And Sid said, okay, fine, we'll follow your plan. So they leave at the slightly later time. They get to the airport. There's terrible traffic. There's huge long lines. And by the time they get to check in, they've missed their flight. So Nancy at this point is really nervous and scared. She looks over at Sid and Sid looks over at her. And she's expecting, you know, the worst. She's expecting him to go, oh, how could you? I told you we should have left earlier. I told you this was going to happen. But instead, what does he do? Sid turns to Nancy and he says, so, what should we do?
Right.
And immediately she feels this wave of relief because instead of him attacking her, he's put them on the same team.
Right.
They're a team. They're going to solve this problem together. He's not better than she is. She's not better than he is. They're working together. And that one act of compassion, because it is a compassionate act, that one act of compassion does so much to help them feel like a team, to help them have a strong relationship. And I think that's I love that story. It's one of my favorite marriage stories of all time.
Right. And actually, it brings things from the past, focusing on the past, like, oh yeah, somebody is at fault.
You made this terrible mistake and we're going to assign blame and we're going to focus on what's happened already.
Right.
Instead of that, by saying, okay, what do we do now?
Right, you bring it to what? The now.
The now.
The present. You bring it to the present and you focus on what to do in the future. Now that's a healthier outlook on life. And I can tell you from reading on success materials, a lot of how-to books and apply to myself, that's the right strategy on life in general. So focus on the present and find a strategy for the future. Never look back to the past. And on that note, we wish you the very best. See you next clip. Bye-bye.
Bye.